This is a video response to the Incredible Sparky and his comment on, or your comment on Holy Eucharist. You said, "Hey dude, it's just a cracker. If you think that it is only symbolically the body of Jesus, then who cares what they do with it? If you think that it actually transforms into the actual body of Jesus after being consecrated, then you are in fact a cannibal and you have much bigger issues to deal with." Okay, so Incredible Sparky, I'd like to address actually the second point you make. I'm a Catholic. I'm not a Protestant. I don't believe it's symbolic. I do believe that it is transubstantiated. Okay. So, transubstantiation. I do believe in it. You equate Holy Communion, as most atheists and Protestants do, with cannibalism. Now, I believe that atheists have overly simplistic views on this matter, and on pretty much most religious matters, if not all. But I guess the best way to put it is cannibalism, historically speaking, is the desecration of one person's flesh by another for the sake of diabolically taking unto themselves that person's spirit. Okay. Now, you got to consider what kind of person does that. Usually, they historically have been tribal people who had a vengeful spirit, okay, or were seeking power, or domination over other people. Holy Communion is really the opposite of that. Jesus Christ told us to eat of his body and drink of his blood, or eat of his flesh and drink of his blood, whatever version you want to go with there. But you notice the word "of." This is my body, okay? You know what, I don't have the missal in front of me. I'm not going to go over it by memory. But he does say, "Eat of my body, eat of my flesh, drink of my blood." He does not say to eat my body, okay? To eat his body would be nihilistic. To eat of his body is different. Here's how it's different. Jesus Christ is divine, okay? Human sacrifices or human victims of cannibals are not divine. Jesus Christ instituted the Holy Eucharist as a font of God's grace, or fount of God's grace, if you will. Consider this. Say you're thirsty. All right, you're walking along and you see a water fountain. What do? You walk up to it, you step on the pedal or the button, you hit the button, and the water comes up, and you drink the water of that fountain. You don't drink the fountain. You don't eat the fountain. You drink from the fountain. You drink of the fountain. So, it's not cannibalism. Sorry. Screen went blank there for a minute. It is not cannibalism. It is a means, or the means, by which God instills on us His grace through a very direct sacrament. Okay? That is real. Someone eating another person's flesh and thinking that they're going to gain that person's spirit, that is not real. That's just diabolic and insane. But Jesus Christ was not about insanity. He was about order and sanity and mercy and charity. And that is what the Holy Eucharist is all about. That's why it was instituted. To give us the abilities, the graces, to be charitable, to be merciful, to be just, to be sane. So, while to the uninitiated, or those ignorant of the Catholic faith, on the surface, I could see why it would look like cannibalism. But you got to look below the surface. So, I hope I have helped you out to the best of my ability. And I hope that you gain some understanding from it. But, don't go by me. I mean, look, I'm telling you the truth here. But honestly, if you really want an answer to your statement, then look it up. Just don't go shooting off comments like, the Holy Eucharist is cannibalism. It is not. It is transubstantiation, through which the grace of God is taken into the human body, becomes part of our soul. I know. It sounds like cannibalism. But the difference between Holy Eucharist and cannibalism, Holy Communion, the Eucharist and Holy Communion, is not nihilistic. It is life-affirming. Whereas cannibalism is life-ending and is paramount to nihilism. Okay, take care.